Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Today is actually Monday morning. I did not get a chance to talk to you yesterday on Sunday when I originally start my vlogs because I was working on a final all day. And then Game of Thrones happened, so I just did not have the time to vlog or literally anything to talk about because before Game of Thrones happened I was working on this final, and then after Game of Thrones happened I was working on the final. So basically my final was to write an entire play for Playwriting 101, and today I actually have to perform it. I'm eating a waffle right now to prepare for that, but it's done, it's finished. I will insert a clip of me finally printing off my final version of it. So this is like the last little stretch. I think today and tomorrow, the last days of the Owls Readathon. So I'm going to be working on finishing Illuminate, or I don't know, I might pick up another short red book. We will see. But yes, so I still, after this final, I still have my creative writing final to complete. So I've finished my flash fiction for that, but I still have to finish my short story, my 2 poems, and my reflection essay. So it's a lot, but that's not due until Wednesday, so we're good right now. But yeah, it just feels amazing to be done with this play, and now I'm gonna eat some breakfast and then get on the bus and go print it off. Welcome back to the vlog. Today is Tuesday. No. Today is Wednesday, and guess what? I am done with the semester. I turned in my last final last night at 1 a.m. It feels so good. I keep feeling like there's something else, but I'm done, okay? I've checked like 5 times. I'm done. Anyway, today is May 1st, so that also means that the Owls Readathon ended yesterday. So I just want to take a minute because I'm actually set up to film right now my April wrap-up, but I just wanted to do like a quick wrap-up in this vlog for the Owls Readathon. So like I said in one of my last vlogs, I chose to focus on a wizarding career instead of like getting all the prompts done. So I chose Auror, and the first thing I had to read for Auror was Charms, which was an adult book, and I had said I was going to finish reading Red, White, and Royal Blue for a second time for my adult work, but I actually did not finish it because honestly, I'm going to be totally serious with you here. I was reading it on my tablet, on my Kindle, on my tablet, and then my tablet died, and then I just never felt like charging it again. So that is like the main reason, and I know that makes me sound so lazy, but like I am lazy. What I did read for Charms ended up being an audiobook, and I read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think I've read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book every month of this year so far, and I might as well keep it going because I loved this one so much. It definitely was not on the like level of Daisy Jones or Evelyn Hugo for me, but I still gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was just a really nice contemporary, adult contemporary, and I liked the characters, I liked the story. It was very simple, but like again had that like very meaningful undertone that a lot of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books have. Anyways, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. The next one is Defense Against the Dark Arts, and for that one you had to read a book that started with R, or the series started with R. So for that one, I've read and finished Prince Charming by Rachel Hawkins. So this was originally titled Royals, and the series is now titled Royals, so I got away with it. I didn't like this book. I gave it 2 stars. It wasn't for me. It's not my kind of thing. I like die over Prince stories. Like, I love Hallmark movies during Christmas and stuff. But I think I've realized that I like making fun of them more than I actually like them as stories. And this is kind of the same thing. I just felt this one to be cheesy and unrealistic. Well, I know it's like gonna be unrealistic anyways, but like it just wasn't a good plot arc at all to me. So I think I gave this one 2 out of 5 stars. I will let you know in editing if I gave it something different. The next thing I had to read for the Owls Readathon was for herbology class, which was a book with plants on the cover. And for that one, I chose to read Some Kind of Happiness by Claire Legrand. It has a bunch of plants on the cover there, as you can see. Absolutely adored it. It was a middle grade book that touched on mental health and just like the fun and imagination of being a kid. And I just think it was so good. The writing was so good, and yeah, this was probably my favorite read out of all of my Owls Read. The next book I read for Owls Readathon, I actually could have read another book technically that I read this month for this, but this is the one I'm going with, and that is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So the prompt for this class was to read a sequel. It was Potions, read a sequel, and I chose this one. It's annotated now, as you can see. I've talked about it like a million times already, I feel like. But I really enjoyed my reread. I did not change my rating. It's still 5 stars. It's still one of the best fantasy books I've read, and it just amazes me how good this one is when the rest of the series is average to not good. They're doing yard work outside. Love that. So the last book I read for Owls Readathon, I finished last night. Oh my gosh, literally last second I could, and that was for the class Transfiguration, which was to read a book with sprayed edges or a red cover if you don't have sprayed edges. And I was originally reading Illuminate and annotating it, and I still am reading it, but I just did not finish it. I'm really taking my time with it because I felt like the first time I read Illuminate, I was just like so hooked on the story. I just kept, like, but like there's so many details and like things I missed. I just really want to take my time with Illuminate like I took my time with A Court of Mist and Fury. I say that, but I read 400 pages of Akhmef in one night. But I took my time with it still. It took me hours, but I'm so sorry about the fucking weed blower. I literally see him. Hello. Go away. Like I said, I was gonna read Illuminate, but I didn't. I didn't finish it. So last night I just decided to pick up the audiobook not last night. 2 days ago I decided to pick up the audiobook for The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and I finished it yesterday, and look at that, sprayed edges. So I actually really enjoyed this book. I love the TV series, so that's why I have this, and I wanted to see how much the book differs, and it does a lot, like a lot, which I knew going into it, but it was still fun to see the like little Easter eggs that the show has from the book. Reading the book the second time, or the second, I watched the show first then read the book. And I loved that, and it was still a good story. It was still creepy and haunting, but like still like has that really nice like meaningful touch, just like the TV show does. I really did enjoy it, and it was a quick, nice, fun read. So yeah, that's like my Owls Readathon wrap up, and I'll probably shorten it because I just talked a lot. But so anyway, I'm vlogging right now, not filming. I was about to tell you guys to subscribe, but subscribe, subscribe. But I am about to film, and I am packing to go home because I'm done with finals. So this is the last day of the vlog that you'll see me in my apartment for quite some time. I'm gonna be back home, and I'm still gonna be vlogging, but just somewhere new. But I do have a lot of stuff pre-filmed in this spot right here to go into the next few weeks back home, because I honestly don't know what I'm getting myself into as far as filming wise. I do not have a place that I really like call my own. When I go home, it's just kind of living out of a suitcase kind of thing. But next year's my senior year, and then I'm gonna be moving back home for a while after I graduate. So I'm working on making my office there at home, like my office space. I sound like such an adult when I call it my office, so I like to do that. But it's really just like our extra room in the house that I'm gonna put my bookshelves in, and like a little couch and stuff like that when I move out. But I'm like making it for myself now already, and just getting it started. And so that's probably where I'll end up making a filming location. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Maybe I'll vlog some of the process of me decorating and stuff. Anyway, this vlog footage is already so long, but yeah, so I will get back to you guys later because I'm going to vlog while I pack my books for the summer. Yay! Hello. As I promised, we are back here, and I have done the majority of my packing. This is really just like the last stretch of things, just getting my books packed, and then I will be on to just like picking up this and there, here and there, making sure I have all my chargers and stuff, and then I'll be good to go. But wanted to just talk to you guys about like what I'm bringing home and stuff like that. I have my big suitcase over here, so all the books are gonna go over there, and then I have stacks of books over here, and then obviously I have my shelves. I have a ton of contemporary books right here, and I need to read a lot of them, and I probably should take more of these home, but we're gonna pack like what I really want to read first, and then we'll see how much room we have. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, that sounded like I'm like doing like an actual like sit down video, but anyway, first book I'm packing is The Prairie of the Orange Tree. So I really want to read this book soon, and it's a big one, so I want to put it down at the bottom. It's just going down there. Okay, I would really like to get to this summer is King of Scars. This is my copy without the dust jacket because I have two copies and I love the outside of it, so I took the dust jacket off of one of them, and it sits on my shelf like this. But I just I'm gonna take this copy because I don't want the dust jacket to get ruined, because it's one of those nice glossy dust jackets. The next book I'm gonna take is that I'm for sure gonna take is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, another Leigh Bardugo book. I don't know how I feel about putting paperbacks on the bottom there. I'm gonna wait to pack that one. I'm going to pack is my 3 Dark Crowns books, all 4 of them, because something exciting may be happening on my channel soon with some friends, and it may be happening over the summer, and it may require me to reread my favorite books and have them with me. Maybe. I'm trying my absolute hardest not to take a ton of books. It's really hard for me to not take my whole shelves. maybe this summer. Yeah, I'm gonna pack that. So now that I have my layer of hardbacks, I can get into packing some paperbacks. Let's see. Next book I'm gonna pack for sure is Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I'm in the middle of it right now, so I'm for sure packing that one. Oh no, I bent it. My arc of Stormcrow, because I need to get it done and read very soon. I'm trash when it comes to reading arcs sometimes. Okay. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I'm gonna read that this summer. I'm telling myself now. I have a lot of purple books in here. Vampire Academy. I'm buddy reading with Heather. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I really feel like reading a vampire book, so I think this is a vampire book. You know, this might not be a vampire book, but I am still in the mood for something like this, so I'm going to bring this with me. Next on my list, A Study of Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I want to read that. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Grave Mercy by this person, Robin something. I can't pronounce her last name. I don't know if I should bring the others. Do you guys think I'm going to like it enough? You won't know. I will already be home by the time. But I can come back and get them. I'm the type of person that likes to read sequels immediately if they're at my disposal. But I think I'm going to wait on these until I know for sure that I like Grave Mercy. Because Grave Mercy is kind of a big book, so gonna put Crooked Kingdom in now. So the next book I really want to finish this summer is Throne of Glass. I am quite like at the beginning of it, and this is like where I always get and then just put it down and never continue reading, and I've done that like 6 times now, so I'd really like to finish this one this summer, and I should have a lot of time, so we're gonna try. And then I'm bringing my already annotated copy of The Song of Achilles, but I am going to go ahead and tab it now, because when I annotated this one I was not tabbing, and I really want it to be tabbed and pretty, and maybe I'll buy a second copy and do a giveaway of an annotated copy of my favorite book of all time, so we'll see. Okay, so next one I am bringing the first book in the Infernal Devices, Clockwork Angel. This is number 1, right? Yeah, I only have number 1. I am also going to read this. I am reading this because Heather begged me to. I am reading this, Clockwork Angel, even though I've DNF'd it. I am determined to read it because I told the Twitterverse, oh my god, my bad. I told Twitter that I DNF'd Clockwork Angel, and they freaked out on me, and I feel bad now, and I feel like I should read it because people love it so much enough to like get mad at me for DNFing it, so that's what I'm going to do. The next books I'm packing are Percy Jackson and the Olympians number 1 and number 2, because there is Riordan Read Along or Book Club, whatever, that some friends are hosting that I want to participate in, and I want to tab these paperbacks, but this one is in June, and I guess this one's in July. I'll be back in the middle of August, so I'll just read the 3rd book really quickly in the middle of August. I'm just not going to bring it with me right now. I still see your shadows in my room. Okay, next book is Furyborn. I am rereading Furyborn before the release of Kingsbane this month. Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. Let's see, where did I get on Clash of Kings last time? Let's see where I got on Clash of Kings. let's see where I got on Clash of Kings last time I tried to read it. Looks like I got to page 242. Now that the show is ending, I really, really, really want to read the series now, because I've read the first book. My first book is quite tattered because I read it for a book club and I wrote in it and flipped through it a lot. And then the book club ended in the middle of the Storm of Swords, but I wasn't keeping up with it by then anyways, so I have not finished Clash of Kings, but I really, really want to. And like I said, now that the show's ending, I want to be able to separate the show from what happens in the books, because I think my biggest problem with when I started Clash of Kings was that it started to differ from the show, whereas the first Game of Thrones book is literally the first season. There's barely any changes. There's a little bit more exposition and things like that, but it's the same. But this one is quite different, so I found it harder to read at the time, but I am definitely wanting to read it now. I wish I had the bigger print books, but I do not, and these were expensive anyways, so I'm going to read these. Now, I've tried to listen to the audio book for Clash of Kings, so I'm actually probably way farther than 242, because I've gotten pretty far in the audiobook. I don't remember any of it, really, but, so I'm gonna probably start from the beginning, but the audiobooks for this series are so boring to me. I just cannot deal with them. And if you like them, that is so good on you, but I hate them. It's kind of like I hate the Harry Potter audiobooks, and I know a lot of people really love the Harry Potter audiobooks, but I think they are the most boring bullshit ever. I tried, okay, so it took me, after I finished the 6th Harry Potter book, it took me 3 years to read Deathly Hallows. I tried so hard to get into it, but I was I don't know why. But I tried the audiobook for Deathly Hallows one time and literally fell asleep, and it was in the middle of the day, so, I mean, I am a napper, but anyway, I really want to bring Four Dead Queens with me because I was supposed to buddy read it with Heather. There is a literal trend in me not doing my buddy reads with Heather correctly. So she loved this one, so I want to love this one. So I want to finally read it. But we're hoping Vampire Academy is going to be the one. The only one we've successfully done is we accidentally buddy read Enchante, and we all know how I feel about that book, so I think I might also bring Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, because summer just feels like a sci-fi time for me. So should I bring The Fever King? I don't know, I have it on Kindle. I could just read it on Kindle. What about Scythe? How do we feel about me bringing Scythe? I've heard such good things about this book. I should bring it. So some more things I'm going to bring with me. My book bow. So cute. It's how I carry books everywhere when I'm traveling. Except for now when I'm going to read my books in the suitcase. My Hermione wand. Do I want to bring this? I don't know. Because I don't know. There's no reason for me to bring my wand. My extra tabs. Oh my god, the most important book. I've almost forgot it. So this is my Kingsbane arc. It means a lot to me that I have this, because Kingsbane comes out so soon, and I want to read this very, very soon, because I want to annotate Furyborn and then read this baby before Kingsbane comes out, so that I can be prepared if I go to her signing to be like, that part in Kingsbane, oh my god, because I think that her signing's literally only 3 days after the book comes out, at least the one near me. Should I bring Carden? I'm gonna bring Carden. Oh my my god, we have to talk about the fact that Queen of Nothing is coming out in November. I was like desperate for it to come out earlier than January because I read an arc of Wicked King in November of last year, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait so long to read Queen of Nothing because they don't do arcs or whatever. But now it's gonna be out in November, and I get to read it so soon, and it's gonna be the end, but I don't want it to be. Okay, I think I am done with books. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's been a while. I actually had some things going on with some family friends. Just, things happened that I had to be with them for the past 2 days since I got home, basically. So I honestly don't remember if I updated again on Thursday or not, or even updated on Thursday at all. I do not think I did, but I'm home now. I'm just getting things organized and stuff. Haven't even unpacked my books yet. My vlog for last week just went up, so you can go check that out on my channel. Hopefully this one will be going up this Monday, along with my wrap up. But I have been doing some reading. So I'm like 70 pages into Red Queen. I'm a little underwhelmed so far, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on how that's going. I actually want to try to finish it today, hopefully, because it's the 3rd of the month and I haven't finished a book, and I want to, because it's summer now, so I can do a lot of reading. But I am going to go get lunch with my mom, and then I will come back and read and update you guys. I should have been reading like all of this morning, but I've been watching Great British Baking Show, so relatable. But yeah. Bye. Oh, today's Saturday, by the way. Yeah. So last day of this vlog. So I will definitely come back later for a wrap up. Hi guys. It's actually the next morning. It's Sunday morning. But I have to wrap up this vlog. So I did finish Red Queen last night, probably at like 2 a.m. I'm so conflicted on like my thoughts on it. Like I liked the book a lot. Like I mean not a lot. Like I was like gonna give it like a 3.5 stars. Like I still liked it. I'm so sorry. I was gonna give it like a 3.5. I still really liked it. Up until like probably 80% of the book, I was enjoying it, even though I had some gripes, but like it's like an old YA book, so anyway, I did not see I don't know, I kind of saw the twist coming, but I was still really hurt. I was hurt, but then after that, I just thought it got really boring, and I was upset, and the writing just really, I think the writing kind of slacked throughout the whole book a little bit, but after that, it just really was like, ugh, and so my dumbass went and Googled the end of the series. So I'm upset. If you finish the series, you're probably upset. I don't know, you might like what happened, but I don't know if I'm going to finish now. That was something I did in my delirious state at 2 a.m. and I kind of regret it because I still kind of want to continue, but I don't know. But as far as Red Queen as a book, I did enjoy it and gave it 3 stars. But as a series, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. I might. I don't know. I just wanted to know who she ended up with. That's all. I was a little disappointed. But at the same time, like, whatever. Anyway, so that means I read 3 books this week. I read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I gave that 4 stars. Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and I gave that 4 stars. And then for my first book of May, it was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I gave that 3 stars. So it's now the 5th day of the month? Yes, this Sunday is, and I've finished 1 book for the month. So yeah, but I'm gonna wrap up this vlog and then go edit it and hopefully have it posted tomorrow. But I don't know, I'm super busy tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog and edit it and then hopefully get it posted pretty soon. So bye guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this vlog, like, comment, tell me how stupid I am for googling the rest of the Red Queen series, and then subscribe if you want to. But I will see you next time.